I'm calling BS on manifesting. Manifesting is the inversion. And if you've started waking up, you've probably taken a look around and seen that there are many inversions in this reality. Manifesting is coming from like that place inside of desperation, that place of trying to run from your reality, and in turn run from yourself or parts of yourself. If you genuinely want to pull things into your reality, there's something you've got your heart set on, that's cool. That's what we are wired for. We are always going to want something else, right? Human beings, you get the thing, and at some point you get bored of the thing and you want the next thing. Or the novelty wears off. We're designed to always want more, to want something else, a new goal, a challenge, a change. There's always an evolution happening, and that happens from our desires. And if it's a job, a partner, more money, a new house, the best pet in the world, these are all fine, as long as you're not doing it to escape something else. The escaping the something, it's running from a part of you. So let me try and break this down as best I can and get some tools in this video for you. If manifestation is the inversion, and that's the happy, happy all the time, feel good, just affirm it, it's yours. Make your vision boards, work your magic, just decide it's going to happen. And I'm not saying these things can never work. And I was really master manifester. I could pull things in, no problem, all day, any day, when my back was against the wall. And I'm sure a lot of you can attest to this. If your back's against the wall, you're going to be able to pull it in. If you need to get yourself out of a jam, or you're running a certain baseline, and that's where you start to panic, you're going to stay above your that baseline. But what I'm talking about is raising the baseline so that your reality opens up to more joy, more flow, more ease, more prosperity, better health, all of the things, better relationships. And that is not manifesting. That is taking the steps to start to integrate the shadow parts of you. So my favorite, quantum field coherence, getting to that quantum sovereignty, and it's constant baby steps, constant baby steps. I'm not talking about making these huge sweeping changes in all areas of your life, although if that's what you want to do, that's always a possibility, always available to you. What I'm talking about is picking one thing that you've been trying to manifest, and I'm going to use a couple examples and see if I can help click and give you some missing pieces here of what's getting in the way, what's messing you up a little bit, so that you are empowered to start to shift and change and align your reality to get you some pieces so you can start to shift and change and align yourself to the version of you, to the new identity who can hold that reality that you want. Let's go back to manifesting for a second. I'm going to use the example of love of your life. Okay, you want a partner so bad. Why do you want the partner? And if you examine the why do I want this thing? If you examine why do I want the thing, and there's a fear there, sit with it and address it. So I'll give you the example of pulling in the partner. I want a partner. And I can tell you, I've pulled in partners from a place of, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel that lonely. Well, those partners, not the best partners. They were lessons. The universe said, here's your partner, the one that's matching your frequency, the frequency you are being. And when I was trying to pull them in from that space of desperation, the partners that came in were literally the universe showing me, this is where you're still getting in your own way. So, for example, where I was still running the fixer program, I was getting men who wanted to be mothered, who wanted somebody to take care of everything. It was also my level of comfort. It was also my point of reference. I literally had to start to shift my identity. I had to open to receiving the partner that I wanted, attracting those partners that required that version of me, right? I had to get real with myself and say, okay, like, what do I want? I want a partner who's gonna to be equal to me, not somebody that I'm fixing and healing and supporting financially, emotionally, whatever. And I'm not saying don't support your partner emotionally, and I'm not saying don't support your partner financially when these needs arise. But when you're the one, as a woman, always carrying all the bills, always paying everything, it doesn't feel good. It's exhausting. I was asking the universe for a partner who could match me, meet me, exceed me, lead me, and not be the one with the whole world resting on my shoulders. But I was still in those programs, running those programs of, I have to be the one that's always in control. I have to be hyper independent, so more than enough money to take care of not just myself, but everyone around me. And I was putting myself in almost a place of competition with my partners.